Hi, everyone. Welcome to Saturday Night Shenanigans with Mary. Welcome to Kiki and Kibbitz. If you're new here, thank you for joining me. And of course, our friend Earl is going to give us lots to talk about tonight because he's been arrested for the third time this month, guys. Yes, Chance has did it again, guys. Yes, he has. And it shouldn't be a surprise. I'm not surprised, but we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it all. And I have a special edition of A Word on the Street to go with my recap. It's been pretty boring this week, guys. How was everyone's Christmas? Mine was pretty nice. I had a Christmas party at my friend Angela's house for Christmas Eve. We had great Italian food. Christmas Day, I made a ham. Looking forward to the new year. Looking forward to bringing you guys great content. And as long as these hot mess expresses are here, I'll be here to bring the tea and the news. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Thank you for joining me tonight. And yes, our friend Earl has did it again. And we're going to talk about it because if anyone could bring me content, is our friend Chance. 3 times in a month. And if you guys are wondering what I'm babbling about, Chance has been arrested yet again. Yes, he has. But we're going to talk about the episode. We're going to talk about a bunch of stuff and just going to hang out. Saturday night shenanigans. So, how's everyone doing? Going to let people come in the room. And yeah, I don't know. It was quite boring. And I took a nap and I woke up and Starcasm reported that Chance was arrested again for the third time this month. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? But I'm not really surprised, though. Not surprised at all. So let's get into the episode, shall we? And I have a special edition of Word on the Street to kind of go with the episode. So we're going to start off with Brittany and Key Rock. And Brittany is having a lunch date with her BFF Shayla. And Shayla is that friend that everybody needs, okay? Because she will bring you down to earth and she keeps it real. And Brittany even admits it that she doesn't like hearing it from other people, but she'll hear it from Shayla. And that's how you know that Shayla is that bitch. And I appreciate Shayla for being that bitch because Brittany needs that bitch in her life. And we all know that Brittany needs that bitch in her life. Okay. So Shayla's admiring the ring. She's like, the ring is so pretty. And she asks her if Brittany's parents know about the engagement. Hi, Philly Fox. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. So Shayla asked Brittany if her parents know about the engagement. And Brittany's like, I sent them a picture of the ring, but I really didn't get a response. And Shayla's like, I think it's time for you to pull up on your mom and, go see her. And, I see Shayla's point, but I also see Brittany's point because Brittany's like, if my mom wanted to see me, she will pull up and see me too. Okay. And I see, Brittany's point because, her mom is judgmental to Brittany because of what she does in the bedroom. And I see Brittany's point. It's really none of her mom's business what she does in the bedroom. Okay. So, but of course, Shayla comes right back at her because Shayla keeps it real. And she's like, Brittany, your whole life revolves around Key Rock. Okay. If Key Rock was to decide tomorrow that he didn't want to marry you, you 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 basically have no one. It's like you have all your eggs in one basket when it comes to Key Rock, Brittany, and that's not really healthy. And I give Shayla props for putting it out there because it's true. Brittany does have all her eggs in one basket when it comes to Key Rock, and She needs to broaden her horizons. She's young. She quit school. She wants to be a stay-at-home wife, a stay-at-home mom. She's so young. I think, Brittany needs to expand her interests, expand her horizons outside of Key Rock. Okay. I don't wish them any harm, but like Shayla said, you never know what can happen in the future. And what if they do break up? Things don't work out. She's too young to have all of her eggs in one basket. Okay. And Brittany's like, well, I would just go live with my grandmother. And Shayla's like, well, maybe you need to go see your grandmother a little more often. Okay. Which leads to the road trip from hell. Okay. So now, hi, Lupe. Thank you for joining us. Now, this is not their first, now, this may be their first trip to New York City, but let me share my screen with you guys. They visited New York again. So I'm hoping that this road trip, now I'm hoping that this road trip to New York, okay, because as you can see here, guys, they visited New York over the holidays. I hope this road trip turned out a lot better than the one that we're seeing on TV, okay, because Key Rock, I don't know what the hell was going on with that argument in the car. Okay, you see, they're so cute. They went to Bryant Park. They went live ice skating from Bryant Park. They were waiting to go ice skating. Hi, Triple Threat. Thank you for joining us. I mean, they're so cute. Okay, but this road trip that we're watching on TV, oh no, I don't like this at all. Okay, Key Rock gets a phone call from his mom, and it's like he turned into Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Okay. And he's like, I feel guilty. His brother left the house. His mom is freaking out. Now, you guys know how I feel about Mama Tammy. I want her to adopt me. I love her and everything, but I don't think she should have called Key Rock. Okay. Because Key Rock is, on this road trip with Brittany. They're going to see, Brittany's grandmother. And honestly, what was Key Rock going to do at the moment? I mean, turn back, go find his brother, go hit the streets. He was already driving to New York, and it just ruined the mood, ruined the moment, and it got Key Rock in the wrong headspace. Okay. And the two of them got into an argument. And honestly, I feel like all we see is the two of them argue. And I don't feel like that's a proper representation of their relationship. I feel like, honestly, every 5 seconds, they're bickering. And what I see on social media and their lives and their interactions, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't like this at all. I don't think Tammy should have called. Okay, Tammy, Mama Tammy, I love you, but the kids were getting away. Okay. And sometimes you just need to, I get it. You're under a lot of stress, but there's nothing Key Rock could have done at the moment. And then Key Rock, what was that? Pull over to the side. You get out on the side of the highway. I, Brittany girl, that couldn't have been me, because honestly, I think I would have drove off and left him there. Okay. That whole scene, I didn't like it. I mean, this is supposed to be a happy time. They're supposed to be visiting, Brittany's family. This is, Brittany's time to see her family. Like she pointed out, she hasn't, seen them. They have been spending all this time with Key Rock's family. And I did not like how Key Rock just snapped on her. Then he gets back in the car after he speaks to his brother and then expects everything to be okay. No, it doesn't work that way. I mean, Brittany forgave him. I don't forgive him. I don't like it at all. No, no. Okay, so Key Rock, you got to do better. Tammy, give the kids some breathing room. Okay, Key Rock is feeling this on his shoulders and he's lashing out at Brittany. And we don't want this whole situation to affect their relationship. Okay. You know how I feel about you, Mama Tammy. You know I want you to adopt me. So I'm saying this out of respect. Give the kids some breathing room. Okay. So now, speaking of breathing, Melissa wants to get a nose and a chin job. Okay. Now I'm going to share this picture of Melissa from her Christmas reel. Okay. And tell me what you guys think of Melissa's new nose. Okay. Considering that she charged 11K and one shot to her credit card for this nose. Tell me what you guys think. Okay. Hang on a sec. So you guys are getting a recap and a word on the street all in one. Okay. So this is Melissa's new nose from the reel that she shared on Christmas. Okay. This is a front view. This is a side view. Tell me what you guys think. Okay. She paid 11K for this nose. Now, mind you, she's upset, okay, on Louie buying a car for 5K and her spending the money on his teeth. Now, that money combined still is less than the 11K that she spent on this nose. Now, tell me what you guys think. Do you think that this nose was worth the 11K? I don't know. I don't think so. I honestly really don't see a difference. So this is Melissa's new nose. Yeah, okay. So, I don't know how Louie honestly is dealing with Melissa and Donna at this point. And we all know I love Donna, okay? But I'm surprised Louie is not running down the Jersey Turnpike screaming at the top of his lungs, okay? Because it's I mean, if he's not getting it from one side from Melissa, he's getting it on the other side from Donna. I mean, we all know Donna's not leaving Jersey anytime soon. Okay. And Donna pops up with muffins, trying to be peacemaker. I mean, we all know how this is going to work out. I mean, so Louis wants to be a personal trainer. Okay. That's his dream career. And Melissa is dead set upon no way, you are not training any woman unless they're 65 or older, okay? And she's like, look, I got you some workout equipment. You can work out in the house. Okay, that's it. Okay, this little hobby of yours. Look, I got you some workout equipment. You can work out here, and that's gonna be the extent of your little hobby. Don't think you're going to make this into anything serious. And Louie's like, I think I should have a right to choose my career. And Melissa's like, yeah, sure. As long as it doesn't involve any woman, you have a right to choose your career. So, like I said, between dealing with Melissa and dealing with Donna, who we all know that not going to leave Jersey anytime soon, I don't know how he's not running down the Jersey Turnpike screaming at the top of his lungs, help me, help me. So, Joy and Red, guys. I mean, there is nothing like a guy that looks at you and says, of course I'm coming back. My PlayStation is here. Yeah. No, not I'm coming back for you. I'm coming back for Sway. No, of course, I love you guys. Of course, I'm coming back for you guys. No, my PlayStation is here. Of course, I'm coming back. I mean, wouldn't that make you feel secure in your relationship? And on top of that, you're not even the first one to find out that he's leaving. He tells your cousins first. Okay? Yeah. So, Joy has a New Year's resolution, and I really hope she sticks to it. Okay. May the tears I cry in 2023 water the seeds I'm planting for 2024. Because, girl, you did nothing but cry so far. But what we've seen in 2023, and you did nothing but bawl your eyes out. So I am hoping that you learned your lessons and you grew from all this. So this episode, he meets her cousins, okay? And her cousins are already looking at him like he has 10 heads from like the minute he sits down, okay? So Joy tells them about the other woman, about the pictures, about everything, okay? Basically that he's a dirty dog, everything, okay? That she walks away with Sway. And they're all looking at him. And, one of them asks him about the pictures. Why did you keep pictures of other girls? Like, what is up with that? That is not cool at all. And what is Red's reason? What is his justification for keeping pictures of other women when he was supposed to be committed to Joy? Okay? He wanted Joy to see that he chose her, that he had other options. Look, Joy, look at the catalog of options that I had to choose from. But no, I chose you. And Joy's cousin is looking at him like, are you fucking kidding me? Can I just fucking throw you in the trash? Are you fucking kidding me? And she's like, no, this is not acceptable. This is not cool. This is bullshit. No, 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 no. Okay. And then he's like, and by the way, I'm going home for a little trip tomorrow. And they're like, oh, does Joy know this? And Joy comes over, and then Joy finds out for the first time that Red's going home on a little trip. His sister booked, you know, he misses his family, and he's going to go home. And this is the first time Joy's hearing about this while she's sitting there in front of her cousins. Good move, Red. Good move. Okay. So now he's packing and Joy's crying once again. No surprise there. And Joy's like, I feel like you're not coming back. I feel like this is the end. You're not coming back. And, and this is what Red looks at her and says, of course I'm coming back. My PlayStation is here, Joy. Are you kidding me? I have an important electronic here that you bought me because we all know I don't have a job. So you bought that for me. And of course, I have to come back to play it. So I'm not going to leave that thing here and you're not going to let me walk out the door with it. So of course I'm coming back. If not for anything else, the PlayStation, Joy. Okay? The PlayStation. Joy's like, I'm not going to deal with any cheating. If there's anything that I find out, anything that you have to tell me now. And of course, the producers are so damn dirty. They're like, are you planning on telling her about Jill? And we see, and then we see the bestie flashbacks, and he's like, I know I eventually have to tell her, but now is not the best time. Eventually, he will come clean. I think around episode 8 or 9 or so, but eventually he will come clean. And Joy's gonna cry some more, probably. That's my prediction. But yeah. So then he says bye to Sway. He wakes the kid up to say bye to him. Why did you wake the kid up? That's my question. Then he leaves, and Joy knows that he's gonna hit women up, even though he said he's not going to. But Joy knows it. I know it. You know it. We all know it. But no, Red swears he's just going to go for a little visit with his family, hang out with his family, and come right back because the PlayStation is there, Joy. Okay, the PlayStation is there. So that's why he's coming back. So now we have Taylor and Earl. The first part, really got me emotional. Okay. Bobby's trying on wedding dresses. And when Taylor was talking about when she was trying on wedding dresses, that Bobby was in rehab, and at this time last year, Bobby had OD'd, and she wasn't doing well at all. And seeing how far she's come, you know, it made me really happy. Go, Bobby. I'm so happy for you. I'm happy you found yourself a real man that could take care of you. You're getting married. Taylor's going to be your bridesmaid. Taylor tried on this pretty bridesmaid dress. But the sisters were very emotional, because obviously Taylor's now with a man that could take care of her the way that she needs to be taken care of. And Bobby's emotional because Bobby wants the best for her sister. Okay, so we have a very emotional scene in the wedding dress shop. But meanwhile, Earl, aka Chance, is borrowing money from Zach to pay Bobo. Yeah, you heard me right. He's borrowing money from his friend Zach. Yeah, the guy with the dirty feet in the limo to pay Bobo. Okay, because Bobo is gonna fuck him up. And yes, Catherine, Chance gets Wackadoodle of the Year. I agree. Okay, Bobo was gonna fuck him up because Chance went back on his word. Chance owes him $1,000. Okay, by now with interest and penalties and everything else, it's $1,000. Okay, so now Chance sees no other choice but to borrow from Peter to pay Paul. Okay, in this case, borrow from Zach to pay Bobo. Now, this scene outside the bar where he pays Bobo, to me, was very, very comical. Okay, they were a little bit too close outside of the bar. Bobo was a little too emotional, a little too angry. Okay, I think he was a little too upset, if you know what I mean, at Chance. And I don't know. They were either really, really bad actors or really, really emotional. Okay. So Bobo got paid back, but he's still not happy with Chance because Earl went back on his word. Now, in real life, Earl is not doing much better. 3 times in a month, guys. 3 times in a month. He got arrested for a DUI on December 8th. He got arrested on December, God, I don't even remember the date anymore. December 18th, I believe it was, for leaving the scene of an accident. And guys, on December 28th, he was arrested again. Here's the newest mugshot. Check it out. Chance's newest mugshot, guys. Check it out. He was arrested on December 28th at 7:54 p.m. and he is currently being held in Troy, Michigan Police Department. And what for, guys? Well, tampering with motor vehicle in first degree and misdemeanor credit card fraud charges. He is being held on $25,000 cash only bond and is currently still being held. Now, according to the probable cause warrant filed by the police officer who interviewed the victim, as you can see here by the warrant, her car was stolen from the Mercy Lincoln, I'm sorry, give me 1 second. Mercy Lincoln Hospital on December 18th. And her credit card was in her car and it was used to purchase apparently gas, cigarettes, and a drink at a gas station. And Earl was identified from the surveillance camera at, at the gas station as the person driving the car and using the credit card. So here is Earl, aka Chance, spending Christmas with Mason because Taylor is the better person and let Mason spend Christmas with her son. I mean, with his father. But, you know, I don't blame Taylor's father for having this look on his face. He doesn't look too happy here. But, Taylor's the better person. She lets Mason spend Christmas with his dad. But, Earl, 3 times in a month. 3 times in a month. I don't know. I'm just wondering about his parole. Troy, oh, is it Troy, Missouri or Troy, Michigan? Oh, I thought it was Michigan. Thank you, Kathy. I thought it was Michigan. So, all I have to say is his parole officer must be sitting back and taking notes, or I hope his parole officer is sitting back and taking notes, because this is 3 times in 1 month, and all 3 times is involving a car. Okay, and we all know about the accident where he was involved and a semi flipped. So I know the driver of that accident was hurt. His wife has been speaking out on social media, and I just hope his parole officer is just sitting back and taking notes before something else happens. So yeah, I know. So Lindsey and Blaine, what do you guys think about Lindsey proposing? I mean, I really don't think it's such a big deal considering we're in 2023. I mean, I know there's some people saying that Lindsey shouldn't have proposed and she should have waited for Blaine to propose. But considering we're in 2023, I really don't think it's a big deal. I kind of think she should have got him a ring instead of a necklace, but hey, whatever, your taste is. I guess Lindsey decided she wanted to get him a chain instead of a ring. But I thought the scene was cute. It kind of reminded me of John and Christiana, but she did it way cuter with the twinkly lights and I don't know. But one thing that has been going on besides Earl being arrested, the little bit of drama, because like I said, it's been a real quiet week. Okay. Blaine got Kagan a husky for Christmas, and that didn't go over too well. Okay. So I'm gonna share this with you guys. He got Kagan a husky and a dirt bike for Christmas. And the husky didn't go over too well on social media. So I did a word on the street about him being ripped by the fans for his gift. And he went live with Lindsey. So I just want to share a little clip from it where he talks about the dog. So give me 1 second.
Make you get out
Well,
here
they think
right.
we ain't got no rentals this season.
Here, hold that. Hold that.
Oh. She thinks she wants to ride. You ready?
No, I'm not ready.
She ain't ready.
I
Huh?
said I wasn't ready.
She ain't ready.
Put it on. Here.
That reminds you of something?
Fix it.
Too tight?
No, I'm afraid it's not tight
It ain't
enough.
choking you?
No,
Oh,
I want it to choke me.
Yeah, I do too.
Hang on, let me put Avery in the house. Hold that.
Oh,
I don't want to bite.
country life. Yep. That's what I like doing in the spare time. Oh yeah, by the way, for everybody out there hating on me about putting the down dog in the cage, look, here's the scenario. We just
That's
got
how
this.
they sell it to you.
Look,
That's how they give you the
just
dog.
got this puppy, right?
I'm getting ready.
I don't know anything about it. I don't know if it's gonna tear up all my kids' presents or not. So therefore, and we got Big Dog. So Big Dog is very territorial, and he's inside, of course. So when you bring another dog inside, it's gonna get aggressive. And I done tried it out, so I already knew Big Dog was gonna attack the dog. That's why I put the dog in the cage for a split moment where Big Dog didn't kill the puppy in front of my kid for Christmas. But the dog's out of the cage. It stays inside. It runs around. It's good.
Okay. I'm only doing this live for a second, and then I'm clicking off because I want to hold it again.
Huh?
So you heard it straight from Blaine, guys. He said he had the dog in the cage, so Big Dog and the new husky could get used to each other, and the new husky wouldn't tear apart the Christmas presents. So I don't know anything about dogs, guys. I'm a cat person myself. My apartment is way too small to have a dog. I'm not the type of person to get up early in the morning to walk a dog. So I know what pet I'm suited for, and I'm suited for a cat. So bye, Kathy. Have a good night. So guys, I don't know, but Blaine seems to know. He says the dog is okay. So I don't know. So now we have Shavel and Quaylon. Okay, which these guys, I'm just gonna say it. Fake and scripted. Okay. They're not even together now. They didn't spend Christmas together. It is obvious the two of them are not together. As we all know, Quaylon was arrested on his birthday in a Motel 6 with a chick there that wasn't Chevelle in the room. Okay. Um, so basically, I guess their storyline now is going to be that Quaylon wants to adopt Mayela, but the major hurdle, well, two major hurdles. Okay, two major hurdles. Besides that, the baby daddy is not going to sign over rights. Okay, that's the major hurdle. And they're not married. Chevelle and Quaylon need to get married first before Quaylon even considers being a stepdaddy. Okay, like the attorney was like, okay, you guys are married, right? And they were like, no. And the attorney was like, okay, well, first you guys need to get married, basically. Okay, so first of all, why don't we work on getting married first? And then, Quaylon, you think about, you know, getting stepdaddy rights, adopting, whatever you want to do. But let's get married first. So we all know they are not together now. Okay, let's call a spade a spade. Okay, they're not together now. Chevelle celebrated Christmas with her daughter, with her mom, with her family, and Quaylon celebrated Christmas not with them. Okay, hang on. Let me show the pictures. I mean, Chevelle says so herself. She's unlinkable, untouchable, untextable, unreachable, and unavailable. I mean, and Quaylon celebrating Christmas doesn't look like Chevelle's anywhere in sight. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But Cam and Amaris weren't on this week, but I just want to share this public service announcement from Cam, okay? And Mike and Justine weren't on this week, but Mike wants to remind everybody about his song, Gangsta Shit is streaming, okay? And he wants to remind everyone for the new year, you could have a great credit score. Now, I'm not condoning any of this, but if you want to hand over your name, your social security number, your mom's maiden name, your address, and all your personal information to Montana Mills, he can fix your credit. Oh, yes, he can. According to him, he can. So, I don't know, guys. This episode, it kind of sucked. I fell asleep twice watching it. This season, it's kind of slow. Honestly, this episode, I got a laugh out of Red telling Joy I'll come back for my PlayStation, but that was the only entertainment I got out of it. So, I don't know, guys. I'm hoping next week is better. But, and thank you for watching me. Thank you for subscribing. And I'll see you next week. Good night. Happy New Year, guys. Next time we'll be together, it'll be 2024. So, Happy New Year. Thank you so much for all your support throughout the year.